Man, I am gonna have to like cover up all of this cover for the thumbnail. Like you're just gonna see like this part up here and then a big like box just covering the rest. Hi, hello, welcome. We're gonna talk about this. It's a parody comic of Gen 13, Skin13. Apparently there's like 5 variant covers, and if you go on eBay, people want like $20 or something for them. But if you go to other websites, it's like $1. Like I don't get it. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I kind of like Gen 13. I mean, who doesn't like Fairchild, right? Well, that's what this whole book is about. Is just making fun of Gen 13 and Image Comics in general. Like that's the Fairchild character, Fairchild. And apparently, like, her glasses are a mistake. And the government comes along and they're like, yo, we think you can get superpowers. And they interrupt her taking a shower. And well, you see immediately where this book is going. Like, right away. It's living up to the title right there. I am so not getting monetized for this video. I am so not. That's okay. That's okay. Not every video needs to be monetized. So anyway, there's a lot going on here to unpack. Like, there's the obvious sight gag of her getting interrupted, taking a shower. There's a sight gag where apparently she doesn't need glasses, but she's got these giant, super strong prescription glasses anyways that probably ruined her eyesight because look at her squinting. We got a gag down here. Hey, you could have at least let me put on my clothes first. It's for your own safety, ma'am. Huh? Well, at least that's my story. Got the obvious villain characters over here that are running the evil project. This guy looks super serious, right? He looks super serious right here, and he just grows steadily more comical in his next several panel appearances. She's sitting on whatever kind of piece of gym equipment that is. Like, who knows why she's sitting on there. Yeah, in fact, that is the joke. Like, this is obviously some kind of weird piece of workout gear. And her comment, what the heck kind of workout machine is this? I'm not getting a blasted thing out of it. I don't know, you're just sitting there on it, lady. This guy's supposed to be like some kind of Wolverine knockoff who's got his scar from, well, accidentally clawing his eyes out. So you can see what kind of book this is, like where this is going. It's got a couple funny gags. A lot of the gags are complete misses. Like that's not funny. This bit, not really funny. I didn't actually get a chuckle in this book. And we're totally getting in trouble with YouTube here because of bare butt in those chaps right there. And also because basically everybody's naked all the time. So the funny bit that made me laugh, the very first one, was here. Introducing characters and Painmaker, who just slipped and fell in the shower. Yep. They got me with America's Funniest Home Videos style somebody got hurt joke. It's true. They got me. What they really got me on here was this panel here, where Spawn is apparently the cook, along with Violator, feeding everybody, and it was finally the dining room, the lunch, that made everybody sick and develop their superpowers. Oh man, that lunch did me wrong. Where's the nurse's office? I need Tums. Must have Tums. And there's actually kind of a moderately funny bit in the middle. We're going to skip all of that because the next funniest joke is after some pinup material where they're making fun of characters people like for some reason. I don't really like get it. Like I'm not finding it funny. And to be fair, I am like 20 years, 25 years, 30 years removed from when this came out, from when all these people were doing their thing. But I really like this, the Pit character here. Okay, so he shows up. He's looking all big and scary because he's the Pit, right? Oh, I'm sorry, he's Spit. He's the Pit. He's big and scary. Arrgh! Arrgh! He stole my pogs. I want them. And then over here, now, maybe if you stayed out of other people's books, you ready for this? If you stayed out of other people's books, you could come out with your own next issue. Oh! That was a pretty good one. Before we wrap up here, I just want to take a second to appreciate how bad this text is for Metal Militia. Who put this text in? It's a bad font. With that art behind it, you can't read jack. Like, this is a complete mess. It does not make me want to read Metal Militia, even if this is kind of a cool, like, cover that's being shown right there. Like, that's kind of a cool piece of art, but this text, like, just look at the face of war. It's terrible. It's terrible. The book had some chuckles in it, but I don't think it was great. Maybe if I had been reading more image stuff at the time, I'd probably Or if I was like really tuned into what was going on at the time, I probably would care more, but I don't. There's a couple of things I found funny. Like in fact, I think I pointed most of them out to you. There's some stuff that's absolutely kind of cringy, and some jokes that are just, they just fall completely flat. And that's okay. Like if you go watch like Airplane or something, there's a million jokes a minute. And like half of them just kind of fall flat. But then the other half just make you laugh. The problem here is because of the nature of the work, you can't have like a joke a minute. There's like a certain like actual density to jokes that you can cram into a comic book. And there's just not enough hits versus misses in this for me to really go, yeah, this was pretty funny. This is kind of like, yeah, it's kind of okay. From Parody Press, I think, is the publisher of this thing. Anyway, there you go. There's my thoughts on Skin13, number 1. Not that there was ever a number 2, but I guess theoretically there could have been one day. Maybe.